Alright guys, this very video one I want watch right now so now all about Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun. Now the man I dey see for my screen so my people, wonder shall never end. Oh, I watch this video and tears come out from my eye. Guys, make una come see wetin this Ogun State Governor do to one innocent journalist just because he published news concerning this very journalist when be like say una dey see for my screen so. Guys, una see wetin we dey talk about say Nigeria as a country not be for me and you. Nigeria belongs to only the rich alone, you understand? And who are the rich? This government when be like say our president, governors, senators, house of reps, just name them. Now them be the rich, the main rich people for Nigeria, you understand? I can imagine a whole governor of a state go send DSS make they go arrest journalists and coffin. They not just arrest them, but they come and coffin. As me and I dey talk now, these journalists spend 5 good months for inside prison. You understand? This is oppression of the first order. When my people may not be like say I too talk or I too waste to matter, but more now watch this full video. What I go see you now for the next update coming out soon. Respect one love, guys.
I was tied down like a goat. That very day, I never knew where I was for a good 10 hours. I never knew what I did until they mentioned the particular story that I republished on my blog. So there was a story I wrote, April 27 precisely. I wrote the story. It was against the state government. The story was like that Abiodun was arrested and convicted in Miami in 1986. I put the story on my blog, and I wasn't the original writer of the story. I think 2 days after that I have published the story, I was at Abeokuta with my friends. So I was called by somebody outside the hotel premises. On getting out, I never knew that DSS were on ground. At least they were like 10 to 15 DSS. They said I was under arrest. For what? Before I could even say anything longer, they have to blindfold me, handcuffed me, and took me away. That very day, I never knew where I was. For a good 10 hours, I was tied down like a goat until 6 p.m. Around 6 p.m. that I was called out that they need to interrogate me. Yet, they never removed the handcuff. They only untied me with their black ankle scarf on me. So in the interrogation room, I was being asked a series of questions that who bankrolled me to spoil the name of the state governor. You know, it was strange to me because as at that time, I never knew what I did until they mentioned the particular story that I republished on my blog. Okay, I told them that initially as a blogger, I have nothing against the state governor nor the government. I was doing my own job, and they were like, even they mentioned name, they mentioned money. I was given 10 million naira. I was bankrupt with 10 million naira to spoil the name of the state governor. On which I told them that there is nothing like that. Around 9:30 p.m. that very day, April 29th, 9:30 p.m. So I was told to bail myself, which they collected 100,000 naira from me with a shorty. And I provided the shorty with 100,000 naira. So I was released a week and some days after. So I went to my WhatsApp status that my ordeal with the government over last weekend, that I met myself in Lion's Den for over 10 hours. I knew I was silenced, but maybe one day I'll be able to say whatsoever I saw here today. And I concluded the status with thank God for Femi Falana's chamber that opened my eyes to a lot of things when it comes to journalism. So I left it on my WhatsApp status, not until I received call few hours after that Lavash, the person said it in Yoruba that, oh, King Boro, why to finish here? I was like, what again do I did? So they were like, are you going to pull it down again? Of which the first publication was being pulled down. I was told to write Regenda, which I did. So they said they would need me again. So I have to honor the invitation as a law-abiding citizen, not knowing that that will be the last day. I'm talking of May 13th this year. So I went there I waited around 10 a.m. because they gave me an appointment that I should be in their office by 10 a.m. Not until 1 p.m. in the afternoon that one of the DSS came out with handcuffs and they told me that I'm under arrest. I was taken to Ilewe-Eran. I spent nothing less than 11 days at Ilewe-Eran. From Ilewe-Eran, when my former lawyer came, which is Festus Ogun, he tried all he could, but they did not give him access to me. So the guy now said, no problem, we will meet in court. I think they were even faster than us. Maybe when Festus mentioned court, they have to file our own case to court before Festus. So I was told to be taken to Ibarra Correctional Center, and they adjourned the case to May 23. In the prison, I think that was May 25. I was so depressed. I was passing through a lot, thinking of my innocent child. My child is just a year old then. So I was told that I was fainted while in prison. So taken to hospital. I spent 2 days in hospital. I never knew anything that was done to me because I was given injection. I was given drugs, which I don't know the type of drugs or the type of injection that was given to me. So I was taken back to court that was June 6 and June 7. So it was that very day, June 7, that they gave us bail condition. So the bail condition was that I should brought 3 million naira to the court, and two shorty, one of them would be a civil servant. He will drop 1 million naira, and the other person should be a business owner in Ogun State. That one will also drop 1 million naira. In short, they were expecting 5 million naira from us in the court, which I can never afford. I tried all my possible best to contact my family, my friends. They were intimidated, and many of them were scared to show up because they know my case is in between myself and the state governor. I was given 3 months adjournment, which I was supposed to appear before the court in October 6. But along the line, I need to change my lawyer because I told Festus Ogun to let us apply for bail variation, which he denied me from the bail variation. He said it is not important. I pleaded for mercy that the state governor should please forgive me because I have a little child to attend to. I'm the breadwinner of my family. I sold a lot of properties. In fact, when I was released, I'm homeless till this moment. My phone was damaged. So a lot of things has been running in me that I cannot even afford to stay that long again. I have to plead for bargain and for mercy. So the governor said they should bring me to court. That was September 27th that he has forgiven me. That was how I got my release. And thank God for Habib White. He's a good lawyer. I have to thank Nigerians, thank every journalist outside there. I'm very grateful for that. Prince Dapo Abiodun is a Remo son from Ikene local government. I am also a Remo son from Shagamu local government. So every youth in Remo stood by me. You have to meet the governor. Let the governor know that Labayi is one of the person that we so cherish in the community. I think that's what convinced the governor that if every son and daughters of Remo can come to him on my case, it means I'm someone that is reliable. So I think that's why the governor changed his mind and tell them to let me go of the case. So the case was struck out on September 27th. So that was how I got my freedom.
Nigeria is a scam. Hey, nobody believe God though. Everybody not the same.